help. They're a food bank, a clothing bank to help folks that are in need. And so throughout the entire year, we like to partner with Frontline Mission and serving. And if you want to be a part of that, and scan it, and it'll take you right to the sign-up page where you can register to volunteer. And there'll be several options on there. So feel free to do that. We'll leave it up for a second here. In the meantime, though, I want to do something special and invite one of our guests up. We have a team visiting all the way from Michigan. So I think the name of the town is Union, Michigan, but they are in the corner just outside of Elkhart, Indiana. So if you know where that's at, you know where this team is from. And I want to invite Willie, their leader, that is going to come up. And come on up, Willie. And they are helping us this week out at our Chickaloon Retreat Center. We're going to be working out there all week. We're going to be helping at Frunska to partner with our church. So we're excited for them to be here. And Willie, just tell us a little bit about your team.
Okay. Morning, everybody. Thanks, Pastor Rick, for hosting us and letting us crash in your pad. This is the Chapel Hill Missionary Church youth group. As you said, we're from Union, Michigan. And first I just want to show how great God is. So the whole thing that's going on worldwide, we know that there's a lot of hiccups and hindrances for traveling and stuff like that. And back in January, when I hooked up with Praying Pelicans the first time and decided that Alaska, I didn't decide, he always does, but was put on my heart that I think Alaska was the place for us. That it was shortly after that the whole thing happened and everything started closing down, and I felt like the Spirit was saying, "Nah, you're still going, because I'm in control." And we had trouble fundraising, we had trouble getting together, we had airlines shutting down, we had the mandatory tests, and it just seemed like within the last couple of months everything just fell right into place, and
wow.
everybody that was signed up was allowed to go and ready to go. And so it's just, great. God's great, and it's only him that can pull stuff like that together. So
yeah.
Anyway, I have a great group. I couldn't have done this without all of our volunteers. The adults, I'm a hillbilly from West Virginia, and I'm
Where's
probably
your
not
beard, though? We want to see a beard when you say that.
So, I dress like Larry the Cable Guy. So,
you got to get her done, right?
Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
Looks pretty Alaskan to me, actually.
Okay, thank you. Okay, trying to fit in. So I think in order for stuff like this to be pulled together, God might have used me to get the ball rolling, but I have Amy, who runs her own business, and I have Dale, who runs his own business. Miss Carolyn is a retired nurse, and I have Sam, who is a retired Marine, so keep us on schedule. And then I have Chuck, who's my father-in-law. So I married his daughter. I had to bring him with me. He's
just keeping an eye on you, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So he's a retired engineer, so I just looked for a lot of people who was way smarter than me to help pull this thing together. And I think as a group, we definitely have a heart for missions. And many of our congregation and some of the people we even here today have traveled all over the world, the Dominican Republic, Malawi, other places like that, to spread the word of Jesus. And so with Mel, thank you so much for all the good things that you've done for us, looking out for us and making sure we can have a hindrance-free trip. We're just excited to come up here and do anything we can to show the love of Jesus Christ, and that's our goal. And if houses get built and decks get stained, that's a good thing too. But as long as people get to see Jesus for who He is, that's our purpose. So
Praise
we
God.
Appreciate you inviting us.
Well, we're so glad you guys are here. Can we just give them a hand this morning? Thank you so much. Couple things that I'll tell you too. So behind us here is part of our worship team. You saw a couple more people. Mm-hmm. So Melissa is playing the ukulele, and then Raina is playing the cajon. And so they're a part of the team that came up from Michigan as well. We thank you for helping our worship team be a part. So things that they're going to be working on, and if you want to partner with us this week, we can plug you in as well. So they're going to have a large contingent that's going to be serving at Frontline Mission each day of the week, helping get them ready for their big event this weekend the clothing drive, there's giveaway stuff. They may even be helping prep food for those that are in need. 2 weekends or